Hey, it's Drew Bennett from Ben Spark Family Adventures, and I'm doing a Facebook Live right now at the Clay Cooper Theater. We are talking to the cast, we are talking to the dancers, the musicians, we're going to talk to Clay Cooper, and I'm just going to flip this around so that you can see everybody talking there. This is after the show. The show was a couple hours, really good, lots of good music, and now we're hearing from some of the cast. And we got the group of bloggers down here. They're all asking some questions. And if you want me to ask a question of anybody, let me know in the comments and I'll ask a question.
Oh, India clay oven.
We're hearing about all the good food around here in Branson. So I may move around a little bit, but
I'll pay $50 for a meal. Why not? Huh? It's across from Walmart.
I'm gonna guess you'll have some children.
I don't. It's next to the.
So I will be interviewing individual people as we go. So for now, you can see what everybody's talking about. I may have to move around a little bit.
It's right across from here.
So you may see me move.
I do not like Taco Bell. I haven't had fast food since June.
Hi.
Hello.
How are y'all? Good. I'm fantastic. Today was my kind of first day off. I mean, I work tonight, but I don't call it work. So we didn't have rehearsal. I didn't have to be up at the crack of dawn to do anything. I had church this morning and watched some football with my boys, and so this was a fantastic day. Fantastic. Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming and being here. Have y'all, who's been to Branson before? Oh, so y'all are new? You've never been? What do you think? Are you liking it? Good. Yeah, I love Branson at Christmas time. Of course, it's like September, and I know it's time to start getting ready and getting schedules and picking out music. And I'm starting to ask Clay, we could put our tree up a little earlier this year. He's like, no. I love Christmas. So fun. And Branson is beautiful. Everybody goes all out, and they just love it. They love Christmas music and love to get started from November 1st to December 31st. You go crazy. So do you all have questions? Yes. Yes, so
they're asking whether they have morning or evening shows.
Our show is usually 4 or 5 days a week, depending on what time of the year it is. We usually do 4 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And then in the fall and in May, we usually do Tuesdays and Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. And then this year, our son, Colton, who is in 9th grade, is playing football, in high school. So we decided that we were going to swap out our schedule a little bit and just see what would happen, because we didn't want to miss him playing varsity football if he has that chance. So we started matinees on Fridays.
Family
and it's
atmosphere,
great.
Family group here.
Our audiences haven't changed. They're still
Cooper
coming.
family,
We thought we might have a really bad turnout, but it's been really good. So we're going to start adding Friday matinees and not doing Friday nights. So that's been fun. Well, Colton doesn't do our shows in the mornings or matinees anymore. He just does our night shows. And then Caden, we pull him out of school. And they're very nice about it, as long as he keeps his grades up, which we wouldn't have it any other way. And with these kids, it's kind of like punishment if they don't get to do the show. Like when Colton was younger, and if we left him at school, he'd be like, Mom, why didn't you let me do the show? So they work very hard to keep their grades up, to make sure they have good character, that they're behaving and doing everything they're supposed to at school, so that they can get out to do the show. So Caden feels like he's pretty top-notch right now, because brother's away at school in the morning, so Caden's the only one that gets the attention for the morning show, so he's loving that. Our show, it's 2.5 hours long. So when we take those songs out, and usually our morning shows, they need to be right at 2 hours. They're not, but they should be right around 2 hours. They're usually around 2 hours and 15 minutes with Colt's 2 songs out. So we usually, and then we have like one other song I think that we have to pull since he's out. But yeah, so it goes by and the show's 2 hours and 15 minutes and people don't feel like they've lost anything by not getting to see Colton. I mean, yeah, they have because they're able to see Colt, but a lot of them will come to the night shows if they want to see Colton.
So if anybody's watching...
and it's funny because we do have people that will
comment.
call and say, is Colton the show today? So.
It's not like you sleeping in the morning and performing at night.
No, not me. I don't, yeah. Yeah, no, my day starts very early because my boys go to school. Colton has to be at school at 7:30. Katie has to be at school at 8:45. And during football season, Colt has to be at school at 6:45. So I jump out of the bed and get the boys ready. Or like Colton has Bible study tomorrow morning at 6:30. So we'll jump out of bed, get him ready for Bible study, head over there, head to school, come back and do it all over again with Caden. And like Colton, when he's injured, like right now he had a shoulder injury from football. So we had to take him to physical therapy in the morning or right after school. But he goes to school from 7:30 in the morning until 5:30 at night because he plays basketball or football. So I don't know how he does it. There's days, because I mean, he's out there running and playing and doing, sports. And then he gets in at 5:30, we come home, he does an hour homework, and then he's got to be up here. So we've got 2 computers backstage, one for me so that I can get audits done, and one for him so that he can get homework done. So. Yes. Hey, yeah.
So what we are going to do is individual Facebook Live interviews.
Oh, fun.
Right?
Okay.
So we've got 2 of the cast members,
Awesome.
and yourself and Clay.
Yeah.
And instead of letting them pick, we have told them that we're drawing a name out of a hat, which is not completely true. And so they're going, what? But we're going to take turns and we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
And so if you're a blogger, if you'll please stand up. And then you grab somebody, and you grab somebody, and Miss Tina, if you will grab somebody, and then everybody else can sit down for a minute, and you guys can go in corners and get started.
Oh,
Is that
sure.
all right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
So I'll grab you.
Grab it. Grab a blogger. And go to a corner. Grab a blogger. Go to a corner. I'll grab this one right here.
You gotta have a little light.
So all the individual bloggers are going to do their individual... So different bloggers are going to do their individual Facebook Live right now. I'm just going to keep mine going until I talk with the individual people. So you can hear me. They're going to be doing their individual interviews, and I'll just be ready to go when the time comes. I'm just going to set up a little bit of light here so that we got some light. I got a lot of crazy ring light stuff. Maybe I'll take my glasses off, but then of course I won't be able to read the comments. Not that anybody's in there right now, but if somebody does come in, we'll just put that in my eyes. There we go. So we'll take that. We'll take off the glasses. There's too much glare. Anyway, plenty of glare off this almost bald noggin of mine. Anyway, the show tonight was awesome. They had some traditional country, they had some 50s, they went through various different music, then they did a tribute to veterans, because this is Veterans Week here in Branson, and they also did a tribute to America, beautiful song. It was written by Tina, I believe. I'll confirm that if I get to speak with her. And then Tina is Clay's wife. Then we also had the second half was all about Christmas, and so it had all these different Christmas things. They even brought in the Riddler and the Penguin and the Grinch. So of course Santa Claus was here, and they had a fantastic Santa Claus. So it's all very, very much fun here in Branson and at the Clay Cooper Theater. I'll definitely tag that out here in the comments. So if you're watching this later, because some of the stuff I have to do after, but I'll add that in. So if you're watching it live, do a search for Clay Cooper Theater with its THEATRE. So theater like that, if anybody's actually watching right now, that would be fantastic. We could chat. So we're gonna just continue to do this chat because I like to do mine longer. Just see what's going on. So I'm just gonna flip it back. Oh, good. Anybody coming in? Because I know Clay is out there. He just says hi and talks to everybody who's come to see the show, and basically said until the last person leaves. So and he's definitely a very, very personable guy. So I'm hoping to get to talk with him so that you guys can all see him either now or later. Or, if you watch this in a repeat, if you're watching this live now, or if somebody catches it or finds it, I'm going to go as long as I can. I have done a whole bunch of them today. This is probably my 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th today. Facebook Live, YouTube Live. I'm going out to a whole bunch of different places. So once again, Stu Penner from Ben Spark Family Adventures. I'm out here with the blogging Branson bloggers. You can follow the hashtag of blogging Branson or the hashtag of Ozark Mountain Christmas. Blogging Branson is the one you should follow, but you can check out that other one too. I've been using both of them for this event. And this is the first day. Did a whole bunch of stuff. It's about 10:30 tonight right now, and it's Central Time. So we're just hanging here. I am gonna get a chance, hopefully, to talk with one of the cast members, and we'll do talk to them, to ask some questions and see what's going on. Whatever. Try to get somebody's attention, James. So I probably kind of move my camera and move my mic and all that stuff so that I can, make it easier for people if they want to come and chat with me. So I'm just going to do a little bit of moving. Try not to bang this and knock out all the quarters I have to put in. I got the cheapest and lightest tripod. It's super cheap, and I had to put 4 quarters in it to keep it up. So it's a little mess. So I will be ready to go whenever one. So I'll just wait to try to get in there next. I'll get down closer, but I don't want to be talking over anybody who's doing their thing. So, as you can see here, I'm just gonna flip it around. You can see there's Tina talking with Charlotte, and there's Angie. There's a whole bunch of some other folks here that they're going to be talking. So there's 4 people right now that are talking with the bloggers. Okay, so all these bloggers are ready, waiting to do a Facebook Live. They're gonna go live with everybody. My cheap tripod and my just ghetto mix of trying to fix this and make this work, keep this standing upright. So just continue to talk. I get 2 minutes with the folks, and so we'll see who I'll be talking with here soon. So I'll just wait. Then maybe I'll turn it around. Try to keep out everybody's way. And so had a really good time. If you're out in Branson, if you ever take a look, Clay Cooper has his own site on YouTube, his YouTube channel, and I'll link that up on here too. So just 1 second. Just want to turn that off and get my own. Hopefully, it'll be a little faster just being on the LTE instead of trying to find the Wi-Fi. I thought I turned it off, so hopefully this will be a little faster, a little clearer, and just having a fun time here in Branson. This theater is very cool. It was filled with people. Tons of people here came to see a lot of motor coaches. Tons of motor coaches came with people from North Dakota, from Idaho, from Iowa, just from all over, and came to see Clay Cooper and here in the theater. Okay, one side of my tripod is just very, very much not not sitting right. So yeah, I'm going to be tilted a bit here. I thought I had that fixed again. My little quarters jammed in here to make sure that they're working. So I'm live right now, so I'll just move down here. Hi, Tina.
Okay.
So.
Oh, that's fancy.
Oh no, this is not fancy at all.
connected
This
to
is
your camera?
this is falling apart. So I have quarters jammed in there just to keep it up. So my name's Drew. I'm with Ben Spark Family Adventures, and you're Tina. Tina, can you tell everybody in my audience here a little bit about you and you know this theater and everything?
Sure. I am Clay Cooper's wife.
Oh my goodness, I just knocked it over.
Oh, you're fine. I'm Clay Cooper's wife of Clay Cooper Theater, and we're here in Branson, Missouri. We've been in this theater since 2010. We actually opened our first show in 2005, but over the years we finally found this fantastic theater, and like I said, we've been here since 2010, and we just love it here. We've got 7,000 square feet in the back, and we've just got all of our cast members, and we've got a nice dance hall and a green room where all of our people come in and eat and get ready for the shows, and then several dressing areas, and it's beautiful backstage. But anyway, we love our theater.
It's a nice theater. Yeah.
And we have actually 5 different shows that are working here right now. So
how do you keep that juggled? 5 different shows. You must be constantly doing shows throughout the
yeah,
day.
they're
throughout the
constant.
week.
They are yeah, and they're just all work together. We make sure that everybody has a time slot, and that, like rehearsals, we always have it down to a T when they're going to rehearse, and when there's any kind of extra time, we try to make that happen for them so that they can have that time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. And did I hear right? One of the songs you wrote one of the songs there?
I did write one of the
The
songs.
one on what was the name?
America
of it?
Stands Strong.
Okay.
Yeah. So Clay and
was
I went to
beautiful.
Washington, D.C., and we went and spent a week there with actually doing a travel show. And while we were there, I was just very inspired by seeing all of the different people and coming around and like going to the Lincoln Memorial and seeing all of these people that don't speak English. You know, people from Germany, people from Japan, all kinds of ethnicities there. And it was very interesting to see them all celebrating and enjoying what the United States has to offer. And so anyway, I felt like it was a good reminder to me that we should be proud of being Americans, and that we need to remember that love is very important. And not just with Americans, but with all people. I mean, they're so inspired to see what America has, to be free and to be able to do the things that we do. And just like with Clay and I, being able to perform and do the things that we love, we wouldn't have been able to do that without some of the sacrifices that other people have made for our country. So it was really inspiring to go there and to see all the different people, like I said, celebrating America. And so that's why I wrote the song.
It was a very, very beautiful song, very moving.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it very much, and the way you folks honor the veterans, and just it's such a nice, fun, wholesome night that I really enjoyed.
Thank you.
I love how Clay interacts with the crowd. It's so great, and the music and the dancing. Just it was a wonderful night. So I really appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Well, and you've come at a great time,
Yeah.
especially with the veterans. Like you were saying, we have a full Veterans Week that we just sit and celebrate veterans all week long, and it's incredible. We've been blessed by watching, getting to meet several veterans throughout this week, and it's been very humbling to realize just exactly what all they've been through, because we've been fortunate enough not to have to do any of that. But to see what some of the sacrifices that these people have made, it's just very humbling, and it makes you realize just how blessed you are to have these people that are standing right next to you, that are willing to fight for your life and fight for our country so that we can continue to have the freedoms that we have.
Yeah, my grandfather, 92, he's a corpsman in the Navy, and he, he's still going strong. He spent most of his life after service spinning pewter, and then at 70 years old decided that he wanted to sing. He's always wanted to sing his whole life. So he began singing, practicing down in the basement where he just spun pewter, and he started his own karaoke business like in his 70s. And so still going strong, 92.
That's
So,
great.
Yeah, and he would absolutely love this entire town.
Well, he should come
And
visit.
I should get him out here. Yes.
Definitely.
Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. I know there's other people, but thank you so much for speaking with me.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
your time.
It's a great time. Thank you. So I'm going to keep it on.
Oh,
so,
perfect. Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just going to move out of the way so other people. So I just had to move again. You know, everyone is doing their interviews, and you know, still here. And now I'm just checking to see if I had any popcorn in my beard. Oh my goodness, I do not. So this is again another one of my Christmassy things. It is my ugly sweater of Transformers. So don't know where everyone else ended up going, where the rest of the performers and musicians went. If they're going, if they went out to the lobby or what. So we'll see. But anyway, maybe I can go out into the lobby and I'll go check that out down that way and see what's going on there.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Tina from the Play Show, and
I'm just gonna move. So just to take a walk here. They're cleaning all up because you know, they got to turn this over, get it ready for the next shows. They got to get it ready for everything like that. So, oh my goodness, Santa Claus is over there. One of our bloggers is chasing him down. So I'm just gonna go out there to the lobby, just kind of show you all about the lobby here, what's happening out here. When we came in, we got photos, and they did some photographs. You know, definitely out to all the veterans. And you know, there's the Cooper family back there, up on the wall, and I'm just having some tough time with this terrible tripod. This is not a good tripod. So it looks like Clay Cooper is actually talking with folks over there right now, but maybe I can grab him when he's all done, just to talk with him a bit. I'm going to try to fix this first, which, you know, there we go. Okay, I made that somewhat straight. Very tough getting that straight. So put this out here in the lobby, have it all decorated for Christmas. I would spin it a little bit. Who loves to travel? Hello. I gotta get the name here. The Wilming Spy. Oh shoot, I can't see. So anyway, that's hello, Clay.
Hey, how are you, pal?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm Branson bloggers.
Whoa.
Would you mind hopping on live with me?
Hey!
So there's so we're doing a little Facebook. Actually, it's actually going to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, a Mixer, and
Is this live?
Mobcast. Yeah, it's all live.
Right on.
Yeah, I had an excellent time.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
What a fantastic show.
Thank you.
I was just talking with your wife. She was on with me a moment ago.
Well, she is the brains behind it all.
She had her song's beautiful.
Yeah.
And she was talking about the inspiration behind it, where you guys visited Washington.
Sure did.
So got some more inspiration for the show, which was a great
Thank
show.
you.
Yeah, I was telling her I got to get my grandfather out here. He's 92. He was a corpsman, and you know, going strong.
Yeah.
And he loves to sing. Loves to sing.
Now, where are you from?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Massachusetts?
Yeah, Massachusetts.
I can't even spell Massachusetts.
Well, some of us from Massachusetts do have some tough time spelling.
Really?
Yeah, no.
I can hardly even say
sometimes. I don't know how many T's sometimes. But yeah, it was a great show. A lot of fun. I love your interaction with the crowd. That was just. It was really.
That's my favorite part for sure.
Yeah, and I think everyone who had any interaction with had a lot of fun.
Well, that's cool.
I know that a lot of other bloggers want to have some time with you, but I want to tell you thank you very much. It was a wonderful show, and it's definitely one. If I come back to Branson, I would love to see you again.
You heard that here, ladies and gentlemen. He will be back.
Yeah. So thank you.
Hey, my pleasure.
So much.
Thanks for coming to Branson.
Yes.
Come to Branson.
All right. Thank you.
Step it out. Yeah. Hang on, are they all waiting on me?
So there was that was Clay Cooper, and just want to pop in there. The funny thing is that because I have this switched and I have a light on, I can't actually see what folks are saying, but I see someone said hello, said okay. So does anyone have any thoughts? Have you ever been to Branson? Anybody who's a something spy? Which I'm sorry, because I have a light that's actually covering that part of it. Maybe if I move that light over to this area, which I don't want to turn off that was holding the balance of my really, really terrible setup. You should see it. It's terrible. Really bad, cheap tripod. So winning spy. Okay, winning spy. Are you interested in country music in Branson, Missouri? Or do you just find me and be like, I have nothing to watch right now, so we'll just watch this strange blogger. So my name's Drew, and Ben Spark Family Adventures, and I'm part of a group out here in Branson called Branson Bloggers, just out for a trip and checking out Branson. I've never been before. So 1 year. Why? I-year? Yeah, okay. Sorry. So yeah, to what question, though? I have no idea, which is about that. So we've got some more folks behind me who are doing live right now. So, or maybe they're just doing a picture. I don't know. But anyway, I've been doing a bunch of Facebook Lives from different places here. So, cool. I listen to all types of music. Well, they had some really good music going on here. They played classic country. They played modern country. They played all sorts of things that are happening. Actually, speaking of music, I'll probably get dinged by YouTube again for having any music in the background, which is stink. But anyway, I'm just gonna scoot through here. There's some of the dancers here. So, and I'm just gonna go back through, back into the theater to get my bag and stuff like that. So, yeah, they played some like 50s stuff. Oh, sorry. So they played some 50s, some 60s. They played a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, you're from Fresno? Oh, cool. I actually went out to Fresno. I installed a hospital out there, Fresno Surgery Center. I install hospital software on my spare time. Well, actually, it's my paying job. But I have been to Fresno. Fresno was a fun place for me. I enjoyed going there, and then going to which national park did I go to out there? I'm not sure. I forget. What's out there? It was a park. It was a national park, and I drove through it. Actually, one time I had a Mustang convertible, and I just drove up into the mountains as far as I could go, and that's where I discovered a place that did fried olives, stuffed olives in martini glasses. I know, so, but this is inside of the theater, and I'm just gonna spin it around so you can see what the theater looks like here. And there's all the bloggers who are talking to the different performers. So I'm gonna get back in here so I'm lit up a little bit. So that was the stage. That's where we were at, doing our watching the show. It was about a 2.5 hour show. A lot of fun. Having a great Yosemite. That's where I went. Thank you. Oh gosh, that was that had to be in 2008, 2009 that I went out there. I've been 17 years with the doing hospital software. I don't travel anymore for that. I travel for fun and blogging trips and stuff like that now. So yeah, no traveling for work. So anyway, I have never actually been on Mixer, so I don't know how you find people on Mixer or what you saw, what you're seeing there, but it's cool that you did. Anyway, I think I should probably turn this off now. I've been on for about a half hour talking straight, which is more than I talk an entire week. So all day I've been doing Facebook Live, so you can check out on Ben Spark Family Adventures. Cool. You travel? Awesome. I used to travel for work. I traveled for 7 years for work, where I went to every state except for 4 of them. I missed Alaska, Hawaii. Those are the hard ones to get because we never got any hospitals out there that I could go to. And never went to, hey, bye. Thank you very much for popping in. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow and on Tuesday. I'm here till Wednesday doing a whole bunch of shows and things. And I'll be doing a lot of Facebook Live. So if you pop back in, be sure to say hi. Thank you so much. I am on YouTube. And if you go to youtube.com/c/Drew Bennett, DrewBennett. If you go there, you will see me, or if you search for Ben Spark. But if you search for Ben Spark, you're probably going to see a lot of leg lift videos. I don't know why that is coming up. Maybe that means something in some other language. I think German it was, or but it's like the leg lift, which is crazy. Anyway, I am out there. There all the time, but I do multi-broadcast whenever I broadcast. So thanks for watching. This is Drew Bennett for Ben Spark Family Adventures. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Ben Spark, Facebook.com/Ben Spark Family Adventures, and you can find me on YouTube, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Mobs Crush, Mixer, and Facebook Live. Anyway, thanks for watching.